Hello, I'm Mr. Lamone. I'm the chairperson for the Fine and Performing Arts Department. Welcome to my Wind Down Wednesday video, which I think is going to be a wind down weekend. This is my koi pond in my backyard that I built, dug I guess, but designed and put together. I actually, fun fact, last March, when schools closed on Friday, that 13th, I actually have a photograph of myself on Sunday, March 15th, when I started to dig. I had a feeling that it was going to be a weird winter, so I wanted to give myself a project. And I started digging. This pond is about 4 feet deep. But this video is about finding your bliss, finding that thing that brings you peace, that thing that you know you're in your element, you are in your happy place. Because more than anything this year, I know I have really needed to sometime just come home, disconnect, listen to the water, and go to my happy place. Before I moved to Long Island, I lived in Connecticut, and a friend up there invited me over one Saturday, and I was over his house, and in his garage in the back, he had this old classic car. I'm not going to pretend to know what the car was, but it was this old classic car that he was restoring. And he told me that sometimes on a Saturday he would just go out there, open up the garage, bring his coffee and a bagel, and first thing Saturday morning he'd just start tinkering. And before he knew it, it'd be 3, 4 o'clock, and his cup of coffee was sitting there cold, and he had no idea that time had passed. And he said to me, "That's when I know I'm in my happy place. When time can just go by, and I'm completely unaware, completely disconnected, not thinking about bills or problems or deadlines." And I remember thinking, yes, I get that. Because in my house in Connecticut, in my backyard, I had built and designed a series of small ponds and rivers and waterfalls, and I had this little bridge. And I would go out there for hours and just lose the time fixing things, making the water flow correctly, making the waterfall fall the way I wanted it to. But just like my friend Tony, I could go out there, and before I knew it, I turned around and it was middle of the afternoon. I missed breakfast, I missed lunch, never was hungry. I was just in my bliss. So since I moved out here to Long Island, I have really missed that and been thinking about, I gotta build myself another koi pond. So I did, and here it is. I've got about 21 koi in there. I had 10 to start with, and they had babies last summer, so 11 babies. Anyway, so I leave you with that story. I want to recommend a book about finding your bliss, finding your happy place, just recognizing the importance of having something in your life that you can go to unwind, disconnect, especially in stressful times like we felt this year. So maybe that's building a koi pond, maybe that's getting a project on that you can work on Saturday afternoons. Maybe it's a great book, maybe you're a reader. But I cannot stress enough the importance of finding that thing that you can just disconnect and dive into and just forget about everything else. I hope you've enjoyed this moment of mindfulness and winding down, and I'll leave you with a little bit of Zen. Thanks for checking out my video. Trying to train them to know when I'm going to feed them.